The second irrationality trigger is anchoring. You ever walk into a store, look at those $500 pair of headphones and think, absolutely not. That's highway robbery. But then right next to them, there's a $200 pair. And suddenly, the $200 pair seems like a steal. You feel like you've just outsmarted the system, made a rational choice, and saved yourself $300. But did you? Or did you just fall for one of the oldest psychological tricks in the book? Because the $500 pair, it was never meant to be sold. It was just there to make the $200 pair look like a bargain. That, my friends, is anchoring. And if you've ever overpaid for coffee, sneakers, fancy sandwiches, congratulations, you've been a victim. The first price we set sets our mental benchmark for most products. From that moment on, everything else is judged in relation to that first number. And the worst part is that the first price that you see doesn't even have to make sense. It could be completely random. But once it's in your head, it becomes your new reality. Imagine you're shopping for Nike Air Jordans. The first pair you see is $300. Then you see a pair afterward for $150. You feel like you're getting a deal. But what if the first pair had been $75? That same $150 price tag would feel like a ripoff. Nothing about the sneakers changed, just your perception. So therefore, every future sneaker purchase will now be compared to that price. That's arbitrary coherence. One random number, and your brain just committed to it for a long period of time. Now let's talk about the sneakiest mind game of all. You ever buy something that was ridiculous once and tell yourself, oh, that's a special treat, and then suddenly it becomes a habit? That's what we call self-hurting. Let's say the first time you buy a $7 coffee, oh, it's a splurge, but I deserve it. The second time, I got it last time, I kind of liked it, I'm going to get it again. Third time, guess what? I'm now a person who drinks $7 coffee. You've just convinced yourself that this is normal. And now you're financially contributing to Starbucks CEO's yacht fund every single day. At some point, we're not making a conscious decision anymore. We're just copying our past selves. And this is why first decisions matter way more than we realize. The first choice you make about your coffee, clothing, technology sets the stage for every future decision in that category. Because once that price is established as normal, you start basing every other decision based on that benchmark. So how do you escape the anchoring trap? Question the first price you see. If something seems wildly expensive, don't let that be your benchmark, and reset your anchors. Every once in a while, step back and ask, if I were seeing this for the first time today, would I still think it's worth it? Because the only way to stop anchoring your decisions to the past is to start making conscious choices in the present.